What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, there's been some stories breaking about brother J. Prince out of Houston, Texas, that said that J. Prince was recently arrested by the feds, okay? And that had a lot to do with a fake screenshot that said that Wack 100 confirmed he was in jail. Academics actually reposted that, okay? And you see this clip here. It says Wack 100 and his sources say J. Prince has been arrested by feds for threatening Offset, and the remaining Migos are in protective custody. Okay? Now, again, Offset saw this particular story. He said, "What the F is this cap ass shit?" And then Wack 100 responded to this by saying, "Academics thirst move. If you don't have the content of me saying this, don't stamp it. But I get it. Clickbait is the New Testament. Dude ain't nobody to hide from. Offset, you have a good day today." All right. Now, let me just say something real quick before I get into J. Prince's response, right? I have seen DJ Academics and Wack 100 on the same podcast. Now, I love Academics. I love what he's done for, the hip hop culture as far as bringing notoriety to it. I like what also he's done in the independent sector. He's helped a lot of artists get on. So I got a lot of respect for DJ Academics and what he does, right? But for me, it would seem, well, why don't Academics just call the guy? Like, to me, that seems like it makes sense. Okay, well, I have this information. I don't know if this information is true. It seems like it's not true. And all you got to do is Google it to see if J. Prince is arrested, right? J. Prince is arrested. But obviously things like that, Academics is trying to, he's trying to break a story before actually blogs get it to be first. But all he got to do is call the guy, okay? And so what I'd like to do is J. Prince has responded to this claim, and then I'm gonna come back.
It should be funny to me, y'all. Man. What have this shit come down to in the world today? You know what I mean? It's I can't believe people play with people intelligence the way they play with people intelligence and intellect, the way they do today. People are telling lies for a living. You know what I mean? They actually lying to y'all for a living, but as you can see, you know what I mean, live in a living color. This is what my jail cell look like. You know what I mean? For all of y'all wanna see what it look like. This is what the cell look like. Shit, they can keep me here 24/7. I'm good. But it's a beautiful day. Let me read some of my comments. One dude asked me why I talk so slow. I'm a down south southern. You know what I mean? We don't talk fast. We don't talk slick. You know what I mean? We say what we mean and mean what we say. We in no rush to speak.
So let me just say this about the celebrity sector in black media. Now, number one, I report on things. Sometimes I get things wrong, but what I've noticed is in the celebrity sector, because I deal more with the manosphere sort of things and, the men and women relationships things as far as black men are concerned, but more or less in the strict hip hop sector, which I'm not a hip hop expert at all. I'm not like Academics or Hassan Campbell or Math Hoffa, those kind of guys who are really deep into the genre. A lot of beefs get stirred up behind fake news. trying to make seem like somebody is afraid of somebody, you know, and then people just get disrespected. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of these guys who are extremely rich. I mean, hip hop sector, just talking about hip hop news, if you get a good YouTube page, is extremely lucrative. All right. You know, shout out to my boy City Nash, you know, people like that. You know what I'm saying? These guys do pretty well, you know, talking about these things. And like I said, they do very good, right? So now with doing that, I know you can make pretty good money if you're just reporting. So guys like Wack 100, these guys are in the industry, these guys got a ton of money. And you would think, like, with these guys having this sort of cash available to them, you would see like, okay, maybe things will be a little different or a little bit more organized. And you see like, man, these are just, these guys are just pretty much, I hate to say it, man, these are street guys. These are street guys. No matter how much you give them, the behavior is going to be listed the same. Now, I got a lot of respect for Jay Prince for what he's done in the industry. But some of the ways that brother Jay Prince responds to things are some of the sound bites that he does as an older brother, right? And he has a lot of wisdom. But as a brother with as much experience as Jay Prince, you know, some of the things he says, man, you know, sometimes as an older brother, especially when you have, you know, young people coming up under you and things like that, I think a lot of things that the brother responds to is just above him, or even pay attention to is above him. Like, bro, you're Jay Prince. And I wish I could talk to Jay Prince and be like, hey, bro, do you know, like, as an executive producer, you're in the same breath as, in some aspects, Baby from Cash Money. You don't see Baby from Cash Money getting involved with stuff like this. Executive producers like Dre, they don't get involved with stuff like that. Jay-Z, Timberland, Pharrell, if not greater. I mean, like, bro, like, do you know who you are? And it's like, you don't even have anything to prove, bro. You put Houston on the map, like one of the biggest hip hop markets in the South, brother. You don't have to be responding to these guys. You're way more qualified than them. And one of the things I would wonder is, what is he trying to really prove when he don't have anything to prove? You got tons of businesses. I mean, you know, like, is it about even, you know, being tough? And like, everybody know that, you know, Jay Prince got some crowd, you know, clout in the streets if he need to. Everybody knows that, you know? So that's the one thing I just don't understand about brother Jay Prince, right? And Wack 100, you know, again, I guess it's Wack's personality, I'm not sure. But I just, you know, when I look at guys in other industries, even in Afro beats, something very similar, right? You don't see these guys acting like this in Afro beats, dance hall, reggae. Like, imagine Don Jazzy getting on a celebrity blog and saying something crazy. Like, you just don't see that, man. And it comes because black people, a lot of us as young black men, just, where was the dad at? And no matter how much money you throw at these particular brothers, you're gonna always get this sort of behavior. And that's because a lack of mentorship from down the line. And some folks ain't gonna stop until somebody gets shot at or something like that. Instead of, you know, maybe behaving a little bit better. Again, brother Academics could have, you know, like I said, if he felt that that was a real story, he could have called, you know, Wack 100 and asked him like, hey, bro, you know, is this the truth or what? Like, but I guess, you know, Academics, you know, just everybody make mistakes. He just shared it and then it kicked off that, right? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.